This variation of Higa's S.O.S. is one of my favorite confidence flies that I fish all year round. It's an attractor pattern, and not to mention one of the coolest looking patterns in my box. Today, you're going to learn to tie it. I've adapted this pattern from the original formula. Here is everything needed to tie it. In today's video, I'm using a Hanik H300 check nymph hook in size 14. It's paired with a 3.2 millimeter slotted tungsten bead in silver. Start by laying a thread base behind the bead and stopping a little past where the hook starts to curve. Pull off some Coque de Leon fibers. Using a pinch wrap, secure the tail fibers in. Make any adjustments if necessary. And wrap your thread back up to the bead. Make sure to keep your thread nice and flat. Once you reach the back of the bead, snip off the excess tail fibers. At this point, I like to adjust the bead so that the slot points in the up position. Rest your thread on the cradle with some tension to hold the bead in place. Next, insert your silver wire right into the slot of the bead. Secure it with a few thread wraps, and then, keeping your thread flat, wrap it all the way back to the tail. Once you reach the tail, slide the thread under the tail and loop it back over. This secures everything in place and splays out the tail. Keeping that thread flat, wrap all the way back up to the bead to form the black body of the fly. Segment the fly by making even turns with your silver wire all the way back to the bead. Secure the wire in place and helicopter the excess. Now, cut a thin section of the red thin skin and tie it to the back of the bead to form the wing case. Tie in a piece of the black crystal flash to the side of the hook just behind the bead. Carefully make a loop in front of the bead and tie the crystal flash in at the opposite side of the hook. Once secure, snip the loop to form the legs of the fly. With the legs tied in, make a small dubbing noodle with the black ice dubbing. Keeping the legs splayed, carefully fold the thin skin forward to create the wing case. Secure with a few thread wraps just behind the bead before snipping off the excess. Take your time trimming the legs. Try to cut them all to an equal length. After trimming the legs to length, use some UV resin to coat the thread and the wing case. Use a whip finish tool to make a secure knot, locking in that UV resin. Finish it off by curing everything with your UV light. You have tied Higa's S.O.S. Tie it up in a variety of sizes, weights, and colors. Once you get it out on the water, it will quickly become one of your favorite confidence flies. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.